Welcome back to another episode of the Healthy with Heartland podcast. I am Justin Freishtat. I am your host, also joined with your favorite creative directors today, Simon and Shannon. Say hello, guys.
Hello, folks.
We've got an action-packed episode for you today. 3 awesome topics. We're going to be talking about the price increases coming up on the membership on Monday. Also, the huge ribbon-cutting ceremony party this weekend. And we're going to be covering all types of sausage, case meats, hot dogs. Basically, if we grind it and put it in a casing, we're going to be talking about it today. So,
Yes, sir.
Before we get to that, let's send it over for some announcements.
Let's do it. Welcome back, Heartland family. Thanks so much for tuning in. Another awesome podcast day. If you are a Heartland family member, you can restock from home without the hassle. So for September, we have an awesome reorder special for you. It's True North's salmon burgers. So you'll get 4 5-ounce burgers along with your order, absolutely free. So make sure to take advantage of that. Super, super delicious. If you're not a member of the Foodie group already, make sure to join now because we are already up to 2,000 members and we are going to do a 5K giveaway of $2,000 of Heartland's farm source products when we reach 5,000 members. So be sure to invite your 5 and post that to the post that is pinned in the Foodies group. If you've been following us or if you check us out on Facebook, follow us on social media, you'll see that we are having an amazing ribbon cutting ceremony in Heartland Welcome Celebration, as Justin mentioned this weekend. So that's for all of our awesome members, our families, anyone in the Frederick area. We would love to have you. Make sure to go to the heartlandfoods.com/welcome page and RSVP. It'll only be open until Saturday evening. So make sure to do that. You get a free gift when you arrive, but of course we'll have games, prizes, crafts. There'll be music, entertainment, and lots of fun. So be sure to take advantage of that special outing this weekend. And if you are a Heartland family member, make sure to come and support John Kenny, Ellie Gillipow, Jeff Wilson, and Mitchie Lomaning. And they're going to be participating in the barbecue brawl. So that'll be super fun.
I can't wait to try all that food.
It's going to be delicious.
And bring your friends. It's open to the public. The mayor's going to be here. It's going to be crazy.
Oh,
It's going to be awesome.
you heard it here. The mayor will be here.
Very last shout out. If you are getting your Heartland Foods order delivered, make sure to check your email for the Heartland's survey. You can win a surf and turf dinner for 2. Congratulations to Chris and Tracy. They were our winners for the month of August. So make sure when you see those awesome delivery experts to thank them and fill out our survey for a chance to win each and every month. And with that, let's get into the podcast.
All right. So where should we start here?
I'd say let's start with the ribbon cutting ceremony.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots of fun stuff. Starts at noon, right?
Noon. Yep.
Yes, it's going to start at noon. Most of the festivities around the ribbon cutting actual portion of the ceremony will be starting right at 1. So Simon mentioned before, we are going to have Hood College ROTC program coming to do the color guard. They'll be posting the colors, which will be super awesome. We do have Ashlyn. She'll be singing the national anthem. Yep. So it'll be a huge kickoff to get us started. Of course, we'll do the ribbon cutting. You guys met of course, Rick Weldon, who we talked to last week. Yep. He's the president of the Frederick Chamber of Commerce, and he'll be here as well to say a few words. Our president, Jerry, and the mayor will be here as well. Yes. So I know we're all super, super excited about that.
Right. That starts, again, right at 1. All those festivities will be happening. And then at 2, we're going to actually start the barbecue brawl.
Yes.
So that's when everyone can start to, taste the food and then give their, I guess we're doing tickets as far as like which one they prefer.
Yeah.
And that's probably what I'm most excited about. There's going to be a lot of great things happening, but I think that's probably, that's the top level.
That's
for
your
me.
Highlight.
There's going to be a belt involved.
Ooh.
There is going to be a belt.
Championship belt.
Yes, they'll be competing for that. I'm very excited. Just getting excited seeing all of the awesome Heartland foodie recipes and then seeing these Heartland foodies in person.
Right.
I am very excited to taste test their creations.
And we all know the quality of the food. You know what I mean? It speaks for itself. So whatever they're going to do to it to kind of give it their little twist or a little bit of flavor, I think is going to be phenomenal. Yeah. But I'm really excited about that.
We got a brewery. We're going to
Yep.
have cornhole.
Yep.
Volleyball. I mean, it's going to be a day.
It's going to be fun. So make sure to come. You can bring lawn chairs, picnic blankets, come hang out, stay a while. It'll be really, really great. We're going to have a DJ. DJ Sam will be there.
Drop the bomb for DJ Sam.
And of course, if you're interested in a little friendly competition, Justin will take on anyone, anywhere in cornhole.
That's right.
That's a fact.
So yeah, we will have really awesome stuff going on. Make sure to check it out if you're in the area. Like I said, RSVP, heartlandfoods.com/welcome, or on the Facebook page, you'll see also that QR code. You can go ahead and scan that with your phone, and you can RSVP for a free gift as well.
That's awesome.
It's going to be super awesome. Be there.
Yep. So let's get into membership updates. So
There we go.
Yes.
we're getting a lot of inboxes, calls, texts, all that good stuff. If you already have a membership, if you are already part of the Heartland family, this does not affect you.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get a membership with us, you invest in it one time, you keep it forever. Nothing changes there. You don't ever have to buy it again, or the price doesn't go up on you. So have no fear. You're good. So with the inflationary pressures that are going on, we just really have been trying so hard to not raise prices. Nobody wants to raise prices, but it's to the point we don't really have a choice. So we always have a choice. We raise the cost of the food, or we raise the price of the membership for new customers. And in an effort to protect the Heartland family that's made that investment in us, we try to not raise food costs, basically. So we're basically going to raise the cost of the memberships for new customers. That's going to start on Monday. That's the 13th. And this will only affect people who are buying new memberships. So if you already have one, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Thanks for the clarification.
Thank goodness.
there.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. With these times,
I mean, we're seeing everything go up. So
inflation is huge. So it's good to put it out there. If you are a Heartland member, like Justin said, you're good to go. If you are interested in joining, now is the time.
now is the time. There's never been a better time.
Yep.
And we say that a lot, but really now is a better time.
It's definitely going to be better to do it on Saturday than Monday. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now that we've got that out of the way, should we talk about sausages, case meats?
Let's transition into grillers. Let's do it.
Grillers, yes.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of my favorite episodes because I love the grillers.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, what are some of your favorites?
So the Thousand Hills, I know we had them when we were here at the, we had our own little flag ceremony.
Okay, we had a
And Kat
mini
was on the
flag
grill.
ceremony
Mini flag
last
ceremony.
month, yeah. And you're talking about the all beef hot dogs, the
All
Thousand Hills
beef.
hot dogs.
Yep.
Wow, yeah,
Delicious.
They're pretty good.
I mean, the greatest part is all beef. It's all natural. There's none of the bad stuff, quote unquote, the nitrates, the nitrites, any of those things.
Right.
I love it. I love
And
it.
no animal byproducts. Like when you look at the anatomy of a sausage, like how it's made,
Yeah.
commercial supply chain, it's literally, I think this is widely known, the ground up leftovers. You're going to get those gristly pieces of cartilage, bone. I mean, they'll literally grind everything. So you're getting a much higher quality sausage or hot dog or anything in terms of the stuff that comes from the farms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those scary things too, like you just mentioned, like I don't know the actual year or whatnot, but they were doing like different investigations into hot dogs and like they were finding fingernails and all kinds of stuff. So they're just literally grounding all this stuff up and it's like it's scary.
Butts, lips, I mean, literally.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Leftovers.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's intense.
And another myth that I kind of want to put to rest here. If you buy Hebrew National hot dogs and you think they're better quality just because they're kosher, that just means that they harvested that animal a certain way, qualifies as kosher. Has nothing to do with the quality of the cuts that they're using in that grind, what's in it at all.
Wow.
It's huge when you think about it. If you're looking at ingredients and you happen to see that label, again, we talk a lot about labels and that kind of thing, and you see that label that says kosher, I think most people are thinking, oh, this is probably better for me than, something else that's on the shelf right here.
Right.
And it's just good marketing because it's really not. It's really not.
Labeling and understanding labels, right?
Yep.
Maybe we'll cover that next week.
We should.
No, just to mention, I was looking up what are some of the best sausages or meats to grill. And in terms of grillers, which I guess is what they're called, I wasn't aware of that. The classic Franks of the hot dog. That's number one.
Right.
Italian sausages, they come in a bunch of different styles. So it could be sweet, could be hot, could be spicy, right? Chorizo, which is just another kind of version of a sausage with specific seasonings. You got kielbasa, which is most of the time smoked beforehand. Okay. You got bratwurst, which sometimes can have like different ingredients added in there. I know we carry a few that are like that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but kielbasa is Polish.
Smoked Polish kielbasa.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Our version of it is actually a beef pork blend.
Beef pork. Oh.
Yeah. So if you get the Mangers 1642 in your list, one of my favorites. Yep.
Yeah, it says kielbasa is the Polish word for sausage. So in Poland, it can mean any kind of sausage. But since we're in the U.S., we call it Polish sausage.
Ah.
So if you were in Poland, then it would just be regular sausage. But it's just a specific kind to that area.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So you got bratwurst, which I mentioned, andouille, which is sort of like those Cajun Creole kind of seasonings and spices. A lot of cayenne in there, I read. And then the seventh, which I thought was interesting, knockwurst, I had never heard of that before, but I'm sure Justin could kind of clarify that a little bit. But yeah, those were like the 7 best grillers.
Justin, have you heard of that before? Knockwurst?
Yeah, I believe it's a German sausage.
German sausage. Oh.
And actually, fun fact, well, it's actually, some people call it knockwurst and some people call it knackwurst. So I don't know if it depends on like what area in Germany you're from or...
Maybe
But
it's
yeah.
like the Heartland or Heartland.
They said it could be pronounced either way.
Tomato.
Yeah.
Not sure. So just so you know, fun fact, they are smoked and pre-cooked sausages. In case you're wondering, knack, sometimes spelled knock, means crack in German. So it basically is talking about it's talking about like the taut natural casing pops or crackles, and sometimes you can get like the casing to split, and that's what it's referring to.
Yeah, I see that happen all
So
the time.
fun fact. But yeah, it could also be a really good sausage.
Yeah. So why don't we get into our product list, our sausages, and give you some highlights? Because a lot of people ask, are these smoked? Are they fresh? And the reality is we have a huge range. Some of these are pork. Some of them are turkey, chicken, beef.
Yep.
Some of them are blends.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with the Triple T. That's our authentic Iowa brat. These are not smoked. These are fresh, uncooked. So you got to cook them.
Yep.
Even better if you smoke them, if you like that. But for the people who don't like smoky flavor, this is a good choice for you because you can do a traditional bratwurst without the smokiness.
Nice.
Yep. 5 different ways we have them too. You got the traditional brat, then we got the green pepper and onion stuffed,
Oh yeah.
the garlic and onion stuffed, and then the apple stuffed if you like some fruit in your sausage.
Oh yeah.
That might. It's fall's coming up, and I feel like that might be something good for fall.
Apple
Is
a
having
good
that
flavor
apple
for
in it.
fall.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're really good too. They're delicious, and you can cook them in beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've heard that before, and that's like what kind of sous vide style, but just like literally out in the
Or
open.
even
You're just boiling them in beer.
Nice.
Yeah. I've done it.
You could do the sous vide thing too, but yeah, most of the time you can just boil it in beer.
Nice.
Sous vide and beer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's
Here to
basically
try
the
it.
same thing because I mean it's not going to get the beer flavor if it's like packaged inside the beer. But if you were just like we just said, if you're just boiling them in beer, it's kind of going to absorb that flavor.
And then you just have to bring them out and like throw them on a grill real quick just to get some marks or something like that. But yeah, you could definitely do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can.
So let's shift to beef sausage.
Mm-hmm.
This is by far my favorite products out of this category. The Thousand Hills
Oh yeah.
beef brats sausages. So they're all smoked.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't like a smoky flavor, this isn't the one for you.
Stay away.
But they do a beef brat that's hickory smoked. If I had to guess, it's probably one of the number 1 selling ones.
Yeah, the hickory smoked brat.
Yeah, people love them. I love them. I cook them all the time.
They're-
And if you look at the macros, it's pretty clean.
Mm.
Like
Yep.
you're not getting as much fat and you're getting more protein because they use center cuts.
Yep.
Quality grind to make the sausage. So
Yeah.
that's a great option. Thousand Hills also does the andouille, as you mentioned. That's the Cajun flavor.
Mm.
So good.
A little spicy, a little kick to that one.
Yeah.
And then they do some stuffed sausages too. So you got the smoked beef and cheddar and the beef and pepper jack.
Delicious.
And then the interesting wild card, they also have the hickory smoked wild rice.
Ooh,
Literally, when you cut it open, there's little grains cut up rice ground into it.
What?
It's interesting. It's like a carby
I need to try.
sausage.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
Adds a little bit of a different flavor to it than just your normal sausage. Because most of the time you're eating it with rice and stuff like that, maybe on the side.
Mm.
But this way they're like convenience, right?
Mm.
We'll add it in there.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'd like to try that.
Yeah. So then we're going to Marco's. And so Marco, good buddy of ours, I remember the day back in Baltimore when he came in, let us try all his products and was sampling up. That was amazing.
Wow.
Perks of the job.
Yes. So he's out of Alexandria, local guy, small operation. His products are just phenomenal. He does a all beef hot dog.
Mm.
It's a bigger hot dog. So if you like a thicker hot dog, I'd go with the Marco's. If you like the more like regular size, I'd do the Thousand Hills.
Mm.
He also does hot dogs, both great quality.
Yeah.
And then all the Italian sausages. He does
My favorite.
hot and mild. And then he also does a turkey Italian and a turkey sage.
Mm-hmm. And they're amazing.
Yep.
They're so good. Whether you get the link or you get it ground, the mild Italian sausage just has amazing flavor.
You like
it
mild?
takes your meatball. Well, I'll eat spicy, I'll eat sweet, but specifically they're mild. It's delicious. It's awesome for meatballs. It's good for meatloafs. It's just so good.
Right.
It's really delicious.
Yeah, and they also do it ground. So
Yep.
if you don't want it in the casing, you want it loose in just a 1 pound portion for sauces or whatever you want to use it for. Hot, mild, turkey Italian, turkey sage. And the hot and mild are pork based.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then it brings me to the OG, the Mangers, local Baltimore company. These are bigger sausages, so love them. They're absolutely delicious, hot and sweet. That's actually my go-to. I would say my favorite Italian sausage on the list is probably 1442.
1442.
Yeah,
If you're doing a reorder, write that down.
hot Italian.
1442. I do like the hot. It's really good.
Yep.
So many different kinds to choose from.
It's so true. And then we also have, Kunzler. That's a Pennsylvania company doing some hot dogs for our chicken hot dogs, our turkey hot dogs, and also the beef if you prefer that. It's not farm specific like the Thousand Hills or the Marcos, those, but still pretty good product.
Oh, wonderful.
And then we have the Applegates as well.
Yep. If you want a nice dinner sausage, I think they have like an apple one as well, too.
Yep. So the chicken and apple, and the sweet Italian is actually a blend of chicken and turkey.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So if you can't find a sausage that you like in this list, probably not going to find one.
Well, I mean, we have literally every single type, every single different kind, spicy, mild, filled with things if you want them filled.
Whatever you're looking for, we got it for you.
Right. When it comes to sausages.
Yes. And then the final category of sausage is the exotic sausages.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I
Drop
didn't
the
even
bomb for
think to mention this.
Yeah. So we have pheasant sausage.
Mm-hmm.
We've got duck sausage,
Yep.
wild boar sausage.
Heard great things about that.
Yep.
Heard wonderful things about that. So if you want to try something different, maybe sausage not your thing, maybe try duck sausage.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one's smoked.
Maybe you're a sausage connoisseur and you're like, hey, I haven't had that.
Yeah. The wild boar sausage has like berries in it. It's very interesting. Interesting flavor. Makes it kind of sweet,
Yeah.
fun, fruity.
And is it kind of gamey or
I don't think so.
no?
Feral hogs are usually not actually that gamey.
Mm-hmm.
It really just depends what they eat. If they eat a lot of acorns or roots. I mean, because pigs,
I'll eat anything.
they'll eat anything. So it's
Yep.
really about what they're eating. So you get a big range of what a feral hog will taste like.
Mm.
That's something I think we'll have to try.
You're telling me.
Nothing like it.
Nope.
And it's probably something you can't find anywhere else.
And I guess, Shannon, like, what are some things you do with sausages? Are there any dishes like you like to prepare? What?
Well, see, sausage is easy because it could be like a meal in itself, right? All you need is a bun, or if you don't do like the bun or the bread thing, you can put it with salad or vegetables or something like that. Typically, when I do sausage, whether it's ground or it's like a link, I will like either break it down or like cut it up into slices, and I'll make like a dirty rice or like a larger meal with other things. So yeah, that's typically what I like to do. I like to use the ground mild Marcos sausage for when we do meatballs, or if I do like a bolognese sauce or any kind of like meat sauce, that's definitely my go-to. Or like meatloaf. Sometimes I'll do like a blend, like I'll do the ground turkey sausage and the mild sausage, just to get like a mixture. I like mixing like the different meats and the different flavors, and with sausage you're already kind of getting a blend of different flavors, whether it's like Italian or some of those more like intense spices like with the andouille and the kielbasa.
Right.
I like both sides of it. So yeah, I think that they're really versatile.
Mm.
But I do many different things with them, but I think probably the most is using the mild ground.
Okay.
And I use it for meatballs and for like meat sauces.
Oh, that's awesome. And Justin, if you're not having just a Thousand Hills kind of sausage hot dog, what would you usually? What's your go-to with the sausages?
I've really been liking that andouille.
Yeah.
Thousand Hills andouille.
Yeah.
Throw that in some jambalaya. I like just big bowls. So like I pretty much eat a mix of food every time I eat.
Right.
It's gonna be rice. It's gonna be meat. It's gonna be veggies.
Yeah.
And then some sauce and just blend it all up.
Yeah.
So you don't need much to add to the sausage to make it taste good. It already got all those spices and those flavors and stuff kind of, packed inside. So you don't have to do much to make it taste good.
All right.
Oh, pro tip. Thousand Hills are all pre-smoked and cooked. So if you're in a pinch, like sometimes when I'm really in a rush and I need like a snack or something, just thaw it out in the microwave real quick, and you don't even have to cook it. And I just slice it up and eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, meats that are like smoked beforehand, they're already pre-cooked, so it makes it a lot more simple in terms of preparation, or like for a snack, or like, you know, if you're just trying to get something real quick and not, you know, cook something.
That's a perfect healthy snack when you think about it. You know what I mean? If you can just get to it quick, because a lot of times what you'll revert to is anything else that's there that's easier than that. But what's easier than just throwing something, you know what I mean, right in the microwave really quickly? Not all the time, but if you're looking for something that's like, you know, super quick and a snack, that's an awesome go-to. We're gonna have to start incorporating that, because I like it.
And you don't have to nuke it, but
Yeah,
under extreme circumstance, I'd always choose that over fast food.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
definitely.
So, I mean, talking about food and sausages in general. I mean, I always say like seasonal, right? And I feel like we're coming up to that Oktoberfest sort of time frame. The fall, the brats are going to be, and the kielbasas and those kind of things are going to be right there in season. And all you have to do is really just add them with a little bit of sauerkraut. And I feel like,
sauerkraut, or you could do like a pickled, I see like pickled onions a lot, or like a pickled cabbage, or even like it's not sauteed, steamed cabbage. I'll say sauteed, steamed cabbage. But yeah, that's traditional like German fare, and I know October brings that out a lot. Speaking of sausages, if you are gonna be coming by to our ribbon cutting ceremony, I believe Kat is gonna have some hot dogs, some sausages, some brats, so you get to try them if you guys are gonna be here this weekend.
Sample them all out.
That's right.
Try them all.
I will say one other thing. So sausage is typically a fattier product, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to eat sausage and keep the fat macros low, Marco's, and specifically his turkey Italian and turkey sage, there's only 1 gram of fat in each link.
Wow.
So that's basically like eating straight up turkey or straight up chicken. Yep. So if you want some guilt-free sausage, that's the one.
Yep.
Wow. So with still all the flavor. So you get all the flavor and less of the fat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, some people that are really counting and looking at macros are like, I can't have a hot dog, because they're thinking it's that traditional sort of, high in fat, that kind of blend and all that kind of thing. But these are actually same great flavor, right? And they're lean.
Yeah.
And again, we went over so many different kinds, from brats to just different sausages. I guess we'll still classify them all as grillers. But if you're not in the mood for a hot dog, or maybe hot dogs aren't your thing, there's so many different other options that you can try, you know, in terms of sausage. So
yeah.
Yep.
You mentioned the ground sausage as well. You can mix those with other ground meats. I think
I've done that a bunch.
Yeah.
You mentioned the meatloaf.
Yeah, you can do ground beef, ground veal, ground turkey, and then mix a sausage in there, whether it's the turkey sausage or like the turkey sage sausage that you mentioned. That is delicious. It has awesome flavor too. That's really good. We have a butternut squash that's like really good. That goes well with that too.
I've never tried that pairing.
It's pretty good. Sage is a good fall flavor as well. Like you mentioned, fall flavor. So squashes and pumpkins along with like rosemary and sage, they're really good. So that sage turkey is some good stuff.
I'll use that for breakfast sausage too, because sage is that breakfasty flavor.
Yeah.
And I believe that is also in the Marco's breakfast links. Those are pork.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
And then
Marco's he's down for the count right now, but hopefully we'll get those back in stock soon.
Yeah.
He had like a part break on his machine or something, right?
I think so.
Is that what happened?
I don't know.
Yeah. Some of them are out of stock, so we apologize, but
we'll get them back ASAP.
That's it.
As soon as they're ready.
Yep.
We have the other breakfast sausage as well, the Logan's, right?
Same one.
Yeah.
It's the same one?
Oh, yeah, it used to be under the Logan's brand.
Yeah.
Now it's back to Marco's. Same facility.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love those things.
Too.
Yeah.
Some of my parents' favorite stuff.
Yeah, I believe so. Logan's really is the processor.
Yeah.
That's down in Alexandria, and Marco's is the brand.
Okay.
So
I love those things.
Both
like
local, both delicious.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We put them in breakfast burritos that we freeze, and then we just nuke those sometimes pretty quickly. Like,
that's another one. I guess you were talking about like what do we make with it for the breakfast ones, and you could do this with the ground sausage. You could really do it with any of the sausage ones, but yeah, you can. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this. You can take like, tortillas and basically like pre-make breakfast burritos. And as long as you wrap them in like parchment paper before you wrap them in tinfoil, they won't like stick to the wrapping. And you can just literally take it out of the tinfoil and put it in the parchment paper in the microwave. And it won't like dry out like your tortilla or anything like that. It's actually like almost like steams it. So it warms it up without it like tasting like you had it frozen for a little while. So interesting fun fact, definitely try it. But it's kind of it's a labor of love to get out all that stuff and make it. So whenever we do, we'll make like a bunch of them and then freeze them, and they warm up in like 1 minute, and you can enjoy them. And it's another awesome sausage.
But now I'm thinking we're gonna have to use some different sausage too, like some of those kielbasas or andouille.
Well, yeah, we were making breakfast burritos, but we could have been making all sorts of different.
Well, I mean,
sausage
you
burritos.
say breakfast, but I mean, we don't even, we eat them for dinner. We eat them for whatever. We just put the name on it. But I want to say hi and hello to Kelly, who's watching. She says, hey.
Cindy as well. How are you?
That's awesome.
We had Keith on there, Penny, Cindy, Margaret. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks
Hey
for
guys,
watching.
Thanks for tuning in.
Put your favorite sausages or grillers that you guys really enjoy. Put them in the comments. Let us know what you guys are really into, what you're cooking up, or what you will be cooking up for come fall. Because I'm saying it's coming. It's not here yet. I think we're still in summer technically, right? Or has
Till
the
the
first
21st.
the 21st, right? So we got a couple of days.
21st. All right.
So get your hot dogs and the rest of your
You got
grills
one
out.
more
and then-
week to enjoy the summer, and then it's fall.
Yes. We'll have some beautiful foliage. You can enjoy that with some bratwurst and kielbasas.
Yeah.
I'm still so every year I'm just, why do the pools close before summer's over?
I know.
I don't know.
right? It's very sad.
We open them up before summer and then we close. It just doesn't make any sense. This whole like Memorial Day to Labor Day thing. I'm
What is it?
starting a petition.
They're
Yeah.
speeding up the end of summer, and we don't like it.
Yeah. Keep them open.
Yeah, give me at least another month of a little bit of tan.
Yeah, a couple more weeks, please.
Yeah. I don't know if we were tanning because we went out on Saturday and it was like we started getting sunburn just because like the sun and whatnot. If you're not out there and the sun right now is like
I guess I thought it was fall, and I was just like the pool. I was too early.
Yeah.
I was like wearing jeans, and then I was like sweating so much, and I was like, wow, it's August. It's still August.
yeah,
So
the humidity and the heat, it's still there. So hasn't happened yet.
yeah. Yep, but coming soon. Lots of great things to enjoy with fall. Like we said, we have an awesome reorder special, but we'll have some more great contests, some fun things going on throughout the fall. So make sure to stay tuned for that.
Cindy says her pool's still open. So we're all going to Cindy's pool.
Yay!
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, so again, prices going up on membership on Monday.
Yep.
If you've been on the fence or whatever it may be, let your friends, family know. The schedule's filling up fast. We are fully booked for today. There might be a couple times left tomorrow. Basically, we're looking at Saturday if you want to get an appointment in before next week. So let us know. DM any of the wellness consultants. Hit the Heartland page, the website.
Yep.
Call me, text me, whatever works for you.
Yes.
Send me a telegram.
Telegram Justin if you're interested. Or you can always give us a call. Yeah, 800-492-5592. We would love to speak with you and to serve your family cleaner, safer, healthier food, of course. So,
Ella just hopped on. So
oh, hey,
Elle,
Ellie.
we'll see you on Saturday.
We're very excited to
Or
try
Sunday,
your
my
barbecue.
apologies, Sunday.
I can't wait.
Looking forward to it, yes. And be sure to RSVP for the Heartland Welcome Celebration. It's this Sunday, 605 East Church Street, Frederick, Maryland, starting at 12 p.m., going all day. You won't be able to miss it. You'll see huge tents. You'll see balloons. You'll see you'll hear the DJ, and you'll see all the awesome food and fun. So definitely make sure to check us out for that. And Justin, unless you have anything else, Simon, I think you can send us off.
Awesome. Yeah, just grateful for the whole Heartland family, everything we got going on. We are finally settled at the new headquarters here in Frederick. It's coming together. Just very excited to share the whole place with you all on Sunday. And we'll be back next week. As always, stay healthy with Heartland.